Hi everyone, and thanks so much for tuning in to today's video interview brought to you by Female Executive Search and CEO Worldwide. Delighted to be joined today by Shantha Martin. Shantha, you're a member of the Female Executive Search community, meaning you're a female vetted candidate on the platform. Could you just start by introducing yourself and your role there?
Thanks, Tony, and it's a pleasure meeting you.
Likewise.
I have worked in diverse industries, and I worked in all of them are multinationals. My longest stint has been in the logistics industry. I worked with the group called EQ as a CEO and managing a very large region of the African continent, Middle East, East Mediterranean, and the Indian subcontinent. And currently working with another emerging large supply chain management company as global CEO. So prior to that, I've worked with a French multinational, the Pentagon Group, and my first job was with a British company called Reed Elsevier. So that's about myself, and I have been, my specialization is marketing. I'm a management graduate, and I think I like dealing with people, and so my whole role has been more of the leadership style, leadership role. So yes. That's about myself.
Fantastic. And so tell me about how you see your job as a female top executive. And do you think there's a different way to have good leadership in business, do you think? What are some thoughts you might have on that?
See, leadership to me encompasses the vision that one has and how do you execute it along with people. So it's pretty much the same for the male or the female counterpart. As a female executive, when you bring in women into the organization, there's a lot of new thinking, new strategies, diverse perspectives, different skills, and also the structural and the cultural differences bring in an effective solution to the organization as a whole. I strongly believe as a female leader, one needs to create a women-empowered workplace. By saying that, I think the individual role that one has to take, and in specific, I'm sharing my own experience. I have a clear mandate with HR, and I work along with them. It starts right from the recruitment level, where you bring in a conscious awareness of trying to maintain a good ratio between male and female people in the organization. When it comes to promotions or job enhancement, you equally throw opportunities and be conscious to make sure that there is sufficient rungs on the ladder for the women to take up management positions. You give them good training at all different stages. You have female mentors in the organization, so there's a better connect. You also look at bringing in that inclusiveness. I think it's important for their contribution. And overall, you also look at how do you look at it from the perspective, because the world is now moving towards a gig economy. And the gig economy brings in a lot of fluidity where you bring in experts onto a particular assignment. And I think with the pandemic, there is no better example than how the concept has moved very fast working from home. And I think this is something which we need to encourage women a lot, because they are also very protective about domestic front and making sure that's also running well. And, again, as an organization, when we create facilities, this brings in more women talent. And we at the same time maintain the gender diversity, because at the end of the day, you need to have this healthy balance. And I think that's the way, we move forward and, then become an inspiration to many more women who aspire to taking on larger roles in the working environment and the society at large.
Wonderful insights. Thank you ever so much. And obviously, Female Executive Search as an initiative is trying to help with progressing these kinds of ideas. What do you think of the initiative having a dedicated platform for female business leaders to showcase their expertise, their competencies?
I find the female executive search platform a very potential platform which has been created. I think the concept is very good, specifically from the perspective that you have a channel where you are able to get women to showcase their talents, their skills by way of articles or sharing experiences or videos. From the recruiter's angle, it is a very focused platform where you have a database of credible and vetted female profiles out there. And I think the larger picture of what I see with the female executive search is it's their contribution to bringing in this gender diversity. I think everybody plays a role to bring in gender diversity, but I think when you support with statistics, when you support it with conscious efforts, which can be, which could be shared amongst the society at large, the organizations who are looking for people, because today, you know, a lot of organizations are striving to bring women on board as, you know, independent directors. They're looking at bringing women from other industries into management positions. So they look for focused platforms. And I think this is a great endeavor which has been undertaken. I strongly, I personally like it, and I strongly support such endeavors to take on larger roles in the society.
Wonderful. Thank you ever so much for your time, Shantha, and have a great rest of the week, everyone. Bye for now.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.